Before we get started, if you'd like to support us, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/OSRS Trihards. We also have a new method. If you'd rather send us a one-time donation, visit buymeacoffee.com/Trihards. It's a fast, simple, and easy way to throw us a couple bucks if you like what you're hearing. Links are in the description of each episode. Thank you. Thank you so much to our Patreons, Jock, twitch.tv/JayySlay, Intakes, Sallamander, Awaik, Graham, and a massive thank you to our TRIHARD Patreon, Soulfright. Thank you so much for showing your support, guys. Also, thanks to Sallamander as well for donating to the Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you. Hey, I'm Rob, aka Dream Name.
I'm Arthur, aka LT Potato.
We're the Trihards.
And welcome to the 29th episode of your favorite old school podcast. God, Rob, you're going to give me a freaking heart attack, dude.
All right, guys. Episode 29. Welcome. So, I hope you liked last week's interview with Rice Cup. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good exposure for
Definitely
us as we're becoming professional interviewers slowly but surely.
We're getting better, but it's pretty easy, when
you
just gotta ask them a question and then they go.
Yeah.
So
it's good. Maybe we'll have my future wife Hannah on the podcast one day.
Maybe you've been growing that mustache, LT, like that, like it's Will. So
yeah. That's my big crush for anyone who doesn't know. Anyways.
Huge crush.
Anyways,
yeah, hope you liked it, but also hope you missed us, actually being able to freely speak to each other, with each other, and about RuneScape.
I missed you.
So,
I missed you, man. I cried every night.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what are we drinking tonight?
I am drinking something.
So, yeah, because I wasn't sure. But I think you're afraid to tell me because it's a girly drink, right? It's probably a girly drink.
Dude, I always drink. Okay, I like to drink drinks that taste really good. I don't know. So they're girly drinks apparently.
Yeah, I could sit here and argue and say you can make a tasty mixed drink, but all right, yeah, fine.
I do that as well. But
so,
all right, you ready? Give me a guess.
Do I have to? Oh, wait. Put your clink on the can or the bottle. Okay, it's a can. Is it? My first guess is a Four Loko, but I know it's not a Four Loko.
No.
It's like a margarita mix? Some sort
it's
of
not.
Bullshit. Is that a Mike's Hard Lemonade? No. Wait, show me.
It's a Mike's Harder.
Harder. I knew it.
And it's a black cherry. I don't know. It's good.
Black cherry's delicious.
Really
I don't even think they make Mike's Hard Lemonade. I think now it's just the Mike's Harder version.
Probably, because this is like 9%, I think. 8%.
Ooh,
8%.
You're dancing with the devil, my friend.
It's delicious. So, yeah.
Black cherry.
Pretty good.
I got
a
vodka grapefruit juice. Someone brought over some legit grapefruit juice. I think it's my grandparents to the house. So that and vodka.
Nice.
5 ice cubes. Like a real man. I'm getting my vitamins and minerals in while you're drinking Mike's Harder.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's some vitamins in here. I don't know.
There's probably
not.
2%.
2% vitamins.
2% vitamins versus my 100% juice.
But yeah, pretty good. So let's get into the podcast. We have a decent amount to speak about this week. A lot of updates, a lot of pretty cool updates. And also we have our bingo coming up, which we'll talk about a little bit more in depth. Maybe give you a little spoiler. And of course, anybody's welcome to sign up for it. It's a 25 mil first prize and a 10 mil second prize, and it's like a mid-level bingo. So
have we discussed this in previous shows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But yeah, we tried to find opportune moments to talk about it, and people have mentioned it starting with a month and a half ago. So this is it. Our first event. We're excited for it.
Yeah, I think we got it all figured out. We're having teams of 2, so we're going to designate it as well. So it's a mid-level bingo, so you can't just come with 2 max mains and think you're just going to destroy everybody else. But it's going to be pretty fair, hopefully.
Yeah, a lot of our viewers, a lot of folks in the CC and Discord have, they're mid-level, so we designed this for them, and thank you for having faith in us, guys, because I think 11 people right now are signed up as of this moment. 12? Okay, so we have a nice...
Actually, 13.
Possibly 13. That's not including Rob and I. At first, I thought him and I would be competing amongst you guys, but we're
too good.
We're too good. And, well, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, realistically, it would be tough because...
Nobody wants the host to win the game, right? I mean, that's just not even fun.
That's the way Rob presented it to me, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because shit, if I was entering this thing, yeah. But what we are going to do, and I hope this gets you guys even more excited, is we might make some appearances as you're killing whatever thing that you have to kill for this bingo event.
We can give him a little spoiler, if there's a wildy boss, which there is, we might come and declaw your ass out. You'll see.
Do you have declaws on your iron?
On my pure.
On your pure. Okay. Huh.
But I'll lose them again if I bring them.
You're going to lose them a third time.
But, yeah, so...
It's exciting.
Yeah, watch out for us in the wilderness. We might show up, try to find you, try to get you. But basically just... Yeah, I mean, we have, kind of the rules. We have the bingo card, of course, which y'all are all going to see. And then we have, like, little links for each boss. Really what we want is people to kind of get their feet wet when it comes to bossing. People who have never bossed before, mid-levels, who don't know anything about it. And we're going to kind of try to pair people up where it's fair. Maybe people who have never bossed before, ever, is going to be paired up with somebody who has quite a few bossing experience, quite a bit of bossing experience, and they can kind of teach a little bit. And also on the bingo card, right, LT? I mean, it's not just, it's not like
it's not just
kill this super hard boss the whole time. There's some other things that you can actually, without, like, there's one where a skiller can contribute to. You know what I mean? So
exactly. I guess just to give you this little, well, it's not really a hint, but this bingo card is a 3x3, and you have to complete all 9 rather than, solving the bingo or however you play the game.
Yep.
So it's all 9. We didn't want to make it like, because it's kind of hard to build like a really good bingo. I feel like for like the high level PVM clans, they can get away with that because you can then choose like, I don't know, they've got like a pet in there somewhere. We don't, again, this is mid-level stuff, so 9 mid-level activities for you to complete by yourself, if it's advantageous to, or with your partner. You can duo where if you can duo something.
Or one person can do one of the wildy things, one person can do one of the not bossing things. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, if somebody's more adept at it. I don't know. Whatever y'all want to do, doesn't matter, but you just got to fill out all 9 squares to claim bingo. First one to get it gets that 25 mil. If you're an Iron Man, you get some bonds. If you're not, then we'll just give you that cash. And
yeah, good stuff. I'm excited for you guys. Even if you don't win, just take the opportunity, because for a lot of people, just taking that step of like, I don't know, like the Iron Man game mode forces you to do hundreds of things that you would normally never do. That's why I advocate for it. This is kind of the same thing as like just sign up. That's kind of like the hardest step for a lot of people. And then now you're like committed to killing X, Y, and Z. And you would never even touch that thing if it wasn't for this. Just selling point. But yeah, you guys get it.
Yeah, and we'll stop talking about bingo now. We'll actually get into the actual meat of the podcast, such as the updates. But to leave you off on it, it's going to be this Saturday, March 20th. We're starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's like, what, 1 GMT?
Yes.
In game time?
I think it's midnight. I think it's midnight game time.
Midnight game time? Okay. But yeah, so that, and to sign up for it, go to our either Twitch bios and join our Discord, because it's going to be in our Discord, the sign up. Or you can go to like the link tree that's in our show notes and click Discord. Anything like that, get to us and sign up that way. We'll add you.
Yep.
So
and during the week long, if there's any questions you guys have, we will answer them as we get to them, and maybe other people can answer them for you. But I want to make a channel where you can like kind of post your questions, because you might just be totally confused on how to proceed, and we can just help you out that way. So links will be in there. There shouldn't be anything confusing about it. So Rob and I will do our best to to guide you, you know.
Yep. All right, LT. What weekly updates?
Yes.
We had one that we did together.
Right. So
And that's
this week, Shooting Stars came out. We've discussed this before. You guys probably remember this from 2008 when it came out originally. It's out. What do you want to mention about it, Rob?
I mean, honestly, from what I remember in 2008, like whenever it came out in RuneScape 2, it's pretty similar, right?
Yeah.
Basically just like a shooting star, just kind of a gist of it. A shooting star comes down, it lands like a meteorite, lands on the ground somewhere around Gillinor, and you go find it. You can search for it. You can kind of know when it's going to land based on the telescope in your player owned house. But you go and you find it, and you just mine it, and you get Stardust. And with that, you can buy different items like a ring and some clay, right? Some other stuff, gem sacks.
The recolor kit for your prospector outfit. Right.
Recolor kit, yeah.
So the way
Golden
Rob described it is it's wonderful. It sounds like a great distraction and diversion, which is kind of what RuneScape wants to create. However, this is day 3 of release, and I'm here to tell you it is not that way. We are nerdy and sweaty. There's a Discord built for this. There are
CCs?
There's CCs, multiple CCs. It's a complete shit show, and if you are smart, stay away from this for 2 weeks. I am not smart. I'm literally been doing this for the past 3 days, and
yeah. Well, we can give them kind of a tip, which I think is good for our podcast listeners. But try to do some wildy ones. Let less people want to go into the wilderness, and I mean, you're not risking anything besides the Stardust, really. Just bring a dragon pickaxe and
just be
serpentine helmet or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
Be wary. There's a lot of PKers who are also in the same Discord, and so as the worlds and locations are being called out, they are aware of the call outs. So it's a lot of fun. I really advocate for things like this because there's times when, like, I'm sure you're just kind of standing around the bank and you're bored. You don't know what the hell to do. You don't want to do that quest that you know you have to do. You don't want to run those rooftop agility laps. So this is sort of that thing you can do. And once it dies down, all you have to really do is go to your house, go to your telescope, which I can't imagine it takes that high of a construction level to build. Just look at where the star is going to land on your world. You can write it down on your phone and just try to go to it. Like I've actually self-scouted several. Last night, it was a really, really opportune moment. It was just me and 2 other guys on a bounty hunter target world in the wilderness, the 3 of us. But because it was a bounty hunter world, it's a high risk. You're automatically skulled in the wildy. So us and our rune pickaxes, we actually stayed there for a whole hour mining it, and we each got like 900 Stardust.
Damn.
So
that's awesome.
I self-scouted. I was the first one there, and it's fun. It's a good distraction from the main game. So 2 thumbs up for this update, even though it's a shit show this first week or 2.
Yeah, it's kind of fun when it's a shit show too. But
yeah, I love it.
But yeah, that was a pretty cool update. That came into effect, and the ring is like a +4 hidden boost with mining, right?
Yes. So
and of course, while you're doing this, you get a little bit of mining experience. What is it, like 20k an hour?
It's roughly 20k an hour. Yeah.
So it's not good, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, if you want to get into it, just join our CC and just ask away, because a few of our guys on the first day were getting into it, so we had a good time.
Now, can you get the mining pet from this?
You can actually, yeah. That's what they say.
Okay.
I'm a lucky bastard. I already have that thing, so.
Yeah, I don't yet.
One day.
Another update they had was the bullet pouch update.
Yep.
So we kind of mentioned how they were thinking about doing it.
Yeah, it's a clunky one, but now there's all kinds of quality of life. You can, like, it's kind of like what they did with the blowpipe, right? You can, like, now use a different kind of dart on your blowpipe and it would automatically swap it out. So same thing here. There's like a new interface in your inventory thingy. I won't pretend to know too much about it, but yeah, just quality of life galore. If you happen to have one, or if you care to get one, you'll experience all that.
Yeah. So cool.
That's good.
It's kind of like a rune pouch, I think, So think of it like a rune pouch, but with different styles of bolts. You can also have a grapple that you can put in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And bolt racks? Oh, like for the Carol's crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
dude,
cool.
that actually makes it a lot better because the Carol's crossbow bolt racks.
Yeah.
I like that.
So nice update. And then we have poll 74 changes.
which is
pretty cool
it's
stuff.
been a
in here,
while.
LT.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Do you want to get into the demons, the demon guys?
Well, yeah. I mean, so is it only one item? I guess two technically, but
The Arclight?
the Arclight, right? It's
Darklight, maybe?
very, very good against demons.
Very good.
So what they did was they made a lot of monsters that probably should have been demons in the first place. They're now considered demons.
Right.
So the Arclight works on it, and the buff does. So Bloodvelds, Ice Fiends, Imps, Water Fiends, Pyre Fiends, Pyre Lords, Parazdir, which is, you said it was a quest, is that right?
It's a quest boss, dude. Yeah.
Okay. And then like Hellhounds. So this is pretty big right here. So like Cerberus is now considered a demon. So Arclight works really well on Cerberus now.
Huge.
Pretty cool.
One of our CC members was interested in doing this, and I went into the Gears Discord, and I get really nerdy about this, but this is what I love. So, like, the Scythe is the king of kings when it comes to anything melee, meleeing anything that's large. Now, the second best in slot item is a freaking Arclight. It is actually better than an Inquisitor's mace if you don't have the Inquisitor's armor. So, like, the Gears Discord, who specializes in, like, breaking all this stuff down, they already said outright the Arclight is your number 2, unless you have like full Inquisitors with the mace, and then you have the Inquisitor's mace, and only then is it like the bludgeon.
Yeah, dang.
So it's huge upgrade, and I didn't even know. I thought I knew the Arclight was good against demons, but it gives a 70% accuracy and damage buff to demons.
Yeah,
massive.
It is.
So it's
huge. Kind
of a game changer. So right now you would use an Arclight on Abyssal Sire, on Demonic Gorillas, Cerberus, Kirill, Skotizo,
right.
And it just shreds. It's basically your best in slot. I mean, it is your best in slot unless you are a rich boy and you have a scythe.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I also was doing a house run on my hardcore, and I got a little bird's nest in my bird's egg, in my nest.
Nice.
So that's an update as well that happened.
It's those like little quality of life things that it should have always been a thing, but they made it a thing now. For anyone, we talked about this, right? You can get like the evil chicken outfit from the eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's like different. There's like the dark evil chicken outfit, and then the regular chicken outfit.
Yes. And I think the regular chicken outfit's actually like a event outfit. The dark one is strictly from the bird's eggs.
Right.
So pretty cool, and they're pretty expensive. But
yeah, apparently. It's like a 1 in...
Because they're so rare.
Yeah. Definitely.
What else?
It looks like Corp, actually. Hold on. Thermi. Oh, yeah. They balanced thermonuclear smoke devils drops. So, like, those dumb things like tinderboxes, bullseye lanterns, pure essence, and kebabs. Hey, those kebabs are legit, man. They heal like 16 a pop.
Nice.
Yeah, the Ukthanki kebabs. Dude, they were like healing 16 a pop. I actually have them in my bank.
When you eat it, it says like yum.
Yeah. Right? Okay, dumb. Huge error on Jagex's part. I hate you guys. But yeah, they got rid of those dumb drops. I mean, dude, Thermi 93 Slayer to kill it. I hated getting those tinder boxes and like fire talismans. Yeah. I guess they kept those. But
troll drop.
Such troll drops. Yeah, it's not right for, It's easy to kill. Thermi is probably the easiest Slayer boss variant to kill compared to like Serb, Sire, Grotesque Guardians. Like Thermi is a joke.
Right.
But still, 93 Slayer. Come on. Thermi also now drops a Jar of Smoke. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's probably a 1 in 2K, 1 in 3K.
Right.
It doesn't say on here, but yeah, something rare like that. You can now combine your Dark Claw that you got from Skotizo with your flippers to make dark flippers. I did that already. Best believe.
Cool.
Yep, Fashionscape.
They also added a Jar of Spirits to Corp Beast now.
To Corp, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Did I tell you? So there's a streamer, and I mean, him and I are, I don't know, I don't want to say we're friends, but we know of each other, right? In that community. And his name is Iron Equity in game. He got his Elysian drop yesterday after 12,000 Corp kills.
Jeez. And just think about how long Corp takes. Like, that's insane.
You kill on average 4 an hour.
It's crazy.
So divide 12,000 by 4. That's how many hours he spent at that boss. Crazy. So, yeah, congrats to him. That's huge. But they did make some changes to Corp. You want to get into this one?
Yeah, I know there's like the Iron Man change where I know previously, like, you could even hire, I think it was like a service. You know what I'm talking about? The service Discord or whatever.
I never knew there was a service. Really?
Yeah, there's a service for it. I obviously, I'm too poor to afford it, and I wouldn't just ethically, but you can get people to come and spec down Corp for you. That way you can show up on your hardcore or just on your Iron Man and just attack Corp. Boom, easy peasy. You don't even have to have a Dragon Warhammer or a BGS. You're good. So now they made it so if Corp Beast attacks another player, like at all, you won't be able to get the drop. Iron Man won't. So.
Which almost opens up a whole different can of worms, because what if you have like asshole Iron Men who ruin your kill for you? I don't see that happening.
Yeah, it's rare.
It's gonna be rare. So okay. Let's clarify how Corp works. If I walk into a thing, a normie doesn't even see that I'm there. Correct?
I think so. Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Was like when I
it got worse. No.
Well, yeah, let's say we're on World 467. We don't even see each other, or like he doesn't even have access to my cave. But other Iron Men do, and other Iron Men could just like walk into the cave with me to mess with me or to help me spec it down. That's how it was. And I know there was a big ethical problem with that. I want to even say, I remember Rice Cup talking about how there was an Iron Man back in the day. This was like 2014 at the start of Iron Man mode, who got banned. He got the account got fully banned because he did some shady stuff like that. He had someone help him out, and now we're in 2021. There's all kinds of shady things that happen, such as this, that they finally patched.
Right.
Different ways to boost and help out your Iron Man. Even like Rev Cave protection was kind of on the fence of like, well, you're paying whatever. You're paying money, but now you're being protected to get like some of the best drops in the game. So
right.
But I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad, because as shitty as it is to say, I mean, I don't mind like saying this, but give it another year and a half. If I heard that Joe Schmo and Sally and fucking Susan and Sam were doing this, were also alting their irons at Corp, there's a part of me that's like, hey, I know a couple buddies who no longer play their irons. Like, what if I did this? You know, right. I'm not fully against it if like so many other people are doing, because it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like getting into the argument of like using steroids in the Olympics. If everyone else is on, if everyone else is doping, right? So I don't know. It's a whole.
No, I agree, but I'm glad they fixed it.
I'm glad they put their foot down. That's what I'm glad, is they're actually saying like, okay, you can't do it anymore. But it's good. Yeah. Good job, Jagex.
So just some other small ones as well. Well, I guess not small, but they did some Castle Wars tweaks. I think they've been tweaking this every now and then. They had the potion update not long ago, where it was kind of like an imbued heart, super combat, and a ranging pot all in one. Now what they're doing is they're actually placing it in the starting room for each game. So before they had it, but you had to go down where all the other stuff was, like the barricades, the potions, the ropes, things like that. And you had to go pick it up there. But now it's going to be actually in the starting room, which is good, because if an enemy team is trying to get the actual flag,
right,
and they're camping your spawn, it's kind of, you have a disadvantage because they already have the pots and you don't. I think it's a good idea. So,
because they have it, but they can't grab your stuff. They can't grab the bandages. Okay, if they were camping it, I know so little about Castle Wars. It's fun. I feel like it would be fun. Remind me again. Castle Wars, you it's kind of like Soul Wars. You walk in there with your own gear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are they different?
Kind of like Soul Wars, but it's different because it's like capture the flag.
Okay. Versus kill.
Soul Wars is like kill the boss, but it's capture the flag, and there's no Soul Wars is a lot different. Like you have different spawn points, and you bury bones to help bring down the bosses.
Right.
a defense level and all this other stuff. Castle Wars is just, PvP, but you're going to the other person's flag and you have to get it back to your flag to score a point.
Yeah.
So Ice Barrage is handy as well, free somebody as a flag, but it's not nearly as used, I think, in Castle Wars as it is in Soul Wars.
I don't believe so. No, yeah.
Although it is still used a lot, but...
Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool.
That's the only one I kind of want to talk about was Castle Wars. The other ones are kind of lame, like you can't trade the opposing team, stuff like that, so I never did that anyways. But
cheating, that's for cheaters.
Yep. So... They also had like some clan hall concepts that they released.
Yeah, I'm seeing this stuff.
Some ideas.
It's kind of cool. I like this. I like all three of these options.
There's some artwork, that kind of shows off what they're thinking, what the clan hall is going to look like with the clan update.
Yeah,
Pretty
there's
cool.
three
Pretty
different
nice.
designs. One's kind of like a Prif style. One's sort of tailored to Darkmire. You're kind of like Theater of Blood-esque. And then the other one's like a generic medieval fantasy one, so pretty cool. But something they mentioned during their stream was that they heard that we didn't like how the clan hub would be at the GE. I agree. I think it's just not the best place for it. I don't know. They played with an idea of like possibly near Falador. This is right here. As an alternative, we could place it south of Falador like RuneScape 3 did. Where would that be? South of Falador. That's like by the altar, the air altar.
Dude, I'm trying to remember because I remember actually going into the clan things in RuneScape 3, but I can't remember where it was. I think it was near the air altar. I don't know.
I just hope that when it comes out, because I'm excited for it. Like, we have a decent sized community now with the CC and all that. It just makes sense. Like even posting like in the CC, like I changed the title of it to Clan Event Saturday, but I have to shorthand everything. I only have like 12 characters to work with at most, and I would love to be able to like, go to our little clan hub and freaking put a Discord link in there, dude. How many times do we have to give our, help people find our Discord link? Because yeah, so.
It's a little difficult, but don't be wary of the link tree. I know it kind of looks like a weird link, but if you click it, it's completely safe. It just has all of our Twitch links, our Discord link.
OnlyFans?
Nah.
Well, it's in that link,
man. So yeah, you can go see it there. Click that. Click the Discord. Just join us and be able to sign up there and be good to go. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's definitely the best way. And Rob and I did not know what Linktree was until we stole it from another content creator. But it's a great little. It's one link that basically has all of our other links. So.
Yes, it's awesome.
But yeah, I'm excited for this clan rework. It's probably not going to come to fruition until summertime. I mean, we're in March right now, coming on to late March, so like April, May, June. I really don't expect to see anything until July, which means for those wondering about Group Iron Man, literally like November minimum, and that I would be a very impressed player if anything came out before November, which doesn't even make sense because guess what? In November, the third leagues is going to come out, so there's no way in hell Group Iron Man is even going to come out this year.
Yeah,
I'm going to call it now.
It's going to be for a while.
Group Iron Man summer 2022.
Yeah, maybe. I could see it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to move on to the listener mail?
Yes. Hold on. Wait. I want to mention a couple other things with the updates.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when the 6 Jad challenge came out.
Oh, it's a huge update. I don't know why I missed that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
When it came out, obviously it's been out before, like with beta testing worlds, but it came out with like a challenge, like an official who can do it in the coolest way. Mind you, the fact that you can even complete, people who can complete it are already, top 0.1% because it takes either a lot of skill or a lot of tenacity to not freaking give up, right?
Right.
I remember watching
GP.
What?
It's even expensive, using your own supplies.
That's true. You are using your own supplies. Yeah, it's like basically doing the Inferno all over again. So they came out with a challenge. Who can do it in the most unique way? Long story short, there are a ton of awesome gamers who have done it in very unique ways. 1 HP, different kinds of gear, I think one of the streamers I was watching, he killed each individual Jad wearing each individual barrow set. So he killed one wearing full Carols, another one wearing full Arams. Like, really, really cool, right?
Right.
On the last day of the challenge, which was, I believe, the 17th of March, I go on...
Of course.
On the,
Your boy.
I go on fucking YouTube, and our boy Wooks, the Wooks, uploads on YouTube. Right? I just want to make it clear, Wooks does not really play old school RuneScape. He has a full-time job, he's an engineer, he's a coder, he's a freaking... He's a god, right? He's just, doing whatever he does. He doesn't post on YouTube. He literally just does very, very niche things whenever he plays. He posts himself killing these 6 Jads without using prayer whatsoever.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, like, just sitting in the 6 Jad challenge for, 15 seconds with, the best tank gear in the game, you'll die in, 10 seconds or so.
You'll die less than 10,
So,
2 hits.
It's not like he was tanking everything. He was manipulating the ticks and tick eating and orbing down and it's just pure genius. You should watch the video. You said it was on YouTube?
It's on his YouTube channel. Because if you guys remember when the Death rework came out sometime last year, like the whole gravestone thing, I want to say he took work off because he specializes in finding little bugs. Like, he actually took work off that day, I would imagine, to test it out. Mod Ash was watching him he was watching his stream, and as he was finding bugs, Mod Ash was patching it right there in the game.
Hot fixing it. Yeah.
Because the way his brain works, it's like a coder. He can easily work for Jagex. He would never do it because he's a smart man. But after watching everyone else kill Jads in these awesome ways, he probably scratched his head and said, wait a minute, they're all praying. I don't have to pray. And You know what's crazy, dude? It took him 700 tries. He actually died over 700 times completing this, which just goes to show how besides being tick perfect, how
difficult it is, even being the best.
Yeah. The kind of food that he brought into this challenge was some sort of cave bug worm thing. Like some sort of, I don't know, it was some food I've never even seen before. Baskets of strawberries, sacks of potatoes, a locator orb so that his HP is really, really low. No prayer potions, obviously. I think that's it. And no purple sweets, because you cannot use purple sweets in the Inferno, so you're not allowed for the challenge. So watch the video, but he's manipulating tick eating, and he's manipulating the fact that only 4 hit splats can appear on his character at once. So it's just remarkable. Yeah. And then he used the Jad by standing underneath the Jad. He used the healers that are around the Jad so that the Jad could not move from over his character to start attacking him. And he was literally controlling the Jad as he was moving. The Jad would it's insane. I just can't wrap my head around it. But yeah, the guy's
you just got to watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it on YouTube. It's probably on Reddit as well. And it's in our Discord too.
Yeah.
So check it out.
And the best part is he's such a happy freaking guy, dude. He knows how good he is. So at the end of the video, he's like, and if you want to challenge yourself, please try this out. This is the thing for you to do. And he's just so happy. He does his one thumbs up with a big smile on his face, already knowing that he just broke everything and won the game. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, good stuff. I think that's, remember how the Zealot robes came out from the Shades of Mordor stuff? Mm. And they don't really protect over superior dragon bones. So it's actually really dangerous to bring them into the wilderness if you were to do that method. According to Jagex, they will now protect over all other bones. However, I tested it out. I wore the outfit, and according to my little plugin thing, it's not going to protect. So be weary. Yeah, be weary. So it's weird. But they should have increased the high alch value of these robes so that they're higher than a superior dragon bone.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fixed now, but just be aware of that.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some listener mail here. Some letters from Tutor Island here.
Yeah.
First, before we do this though, I do want to thank again, which I did in the beginning, but Sallamander bought us a bond on the Buy Me a Coffee website.
Yeah, thank you, man.
In the beginning. So thank you so much, Sallamander. And he left a little message in there that just made me crack up. I just wasn't expecting it.
What do you?
It says, I really love the podcast. TBH, to be honest, I lost my virginity while listening to it. Now my father and I have made it a tradition to listen to the cast every time we make love with each other. Keep it up, boys.
You can't help but laugh at that, dude. Just like
that's good.
That's some crazy guys, man. Crazy Sallamander.
Speaking
of Sallamander, but thank you. By the way, when I was on the road, when I was doing my little road trip this past weekend, I did buy multiple cups of coffee. So thank you. I appreciate that. Sallamander,
I think I was like,
he's a crazy guy.
I think early in the morning, I like saw the email notification that he bought us, a bond or cup of coffee, and I was like, oh, cool, and I was like dazed and read that, and it just cracked me up. Super funny. So thank you again, Sallamander. We appreciate it.
Definitely puts
let's
a
get
smile
into
on your face.
The emails here.
Yes, we have 3. We've got 3 listener emails here, man. One from Kyle, of course. Kyle coming in hot.
Our boy. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what he says. So, Kyle. Hey, Arbert. Nice combination of Arthur and Robert. I like it.
Okay.
Hey, Arbor,
nice.
Just listened to the community podcast with Rice Cup. Great job with that. Pretty cool hearing the behind-the-scenes thoughts and opinions of you guys with other prominent members of the community. Shows how small of a world the OSRS community is, and that's part of what makes this game great, in my opinion. My questions this week are as follows. Number 1. We all know how rampant real-world trading and gold farming is, Vorkath, Zora, etc. There's a large percentage of the top 1,000 that are obvious gold farmers accounts, even after ban waves. With a lot of this money being real-world traded via the dual arena, do you think Jagex is ever going to remove staking and or the dual arena? I know they've talked about it on live streams, but I haven't heard of any actual plans. Do you think they should remove staking? And if they did, what effects you would see it have on the game? His second question is, every update to the game since launch has been nuked. You're allowed to bring back one update from each year, starting in 2013. What updates are you choosing to stay? That's a really good question. I remember reading that and like wanting to do a lot more research on that. But okay, let me just give my 2 cents on the thing. So obviously, I'm not going to really give my opinion. I'm just going to kind of base it off of what I've heard. I don't think I've ever heard a JMod claim or act like dueling and staking is like an old pastime or something that we really have to like preserve. Like the combat triangle, right? The thing that screwed over everyone with the evolution of combat. Like that was a pastime, right? I don't give a shit that PvP is RNG based. I love the PvP of like my AGS can hit 70 or can hit 0. Like, sorry.
Right.
So dueling to me, I don't know their stance, man. I don't really think I don't think they see it as like a pastime. I think internally they're probably having conversations like, hey, mod so-and-so, great job on banning all those people, all those Volcano gold farmers, keep that up. Not, okay, well, they're all real-world trading at the dual arena, let's eliminate that. I think the guy who's banning people needs to continue doing that because he needs to secure his job pretty much and keep doing that. But I guess there is a strong link between those. So he's going to keep doing what he's doing slowly but surely, even though it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I don't know. I don't know what their stance is, so it's hard to say.
Well, so I'll give my opinion here. I agree with you, LT. I don't think they think it's a pastime. It could definitely be removed, they think, in my opinion. And they even mentioned, again, like Kyle said, they mentioned it on live stream that they're going to remove it, or one day it's going to be gone, or they have plans to remove it. But how they do it, I don't know. I don't think they're just going to get rid of it. I think a really good idea would be like a biannual increase of the tax, maybe. So then it gets to a point where it's just not worth it to stake. Obviously, gold farmers would still be doing it just because it's it's a good way to real trade, I guess. But with the increase in tax, it's going to be a lot more difficult to real trade, and it's going to be taking out a lot more gold in the game. So maybe a biannual increase, like every 6 months, it increases another percent or something like that until it's a point where like a 50% tax. Jeez. That'd be 25 years, but
yeah, 25. I like that idea. I don't know the validity of this, but I read this on Reddit. Someone did the numbers apparently, and if the Grand Exchange were to be taxed like 0.5%, like not even like a fraction of what the Duel Arena tax is, it would equal out. So,
well,
I guess they're saying if we were to completely eliminate the Duel Arena, you can then have that gold sink via Grand Exchange, but just do it like 0.1% or something. A lot more trades are happening every day than stakes are happening, basically. Right. But I don't use both those things, so it's like, I don't know, man, out of sight, out of mind. But then again, I guess the economy, prices are going down right now, dude. Things are slowly going down, and you say it's a good thing.
No, it's a good thing when they go up.
When they go up. Oh, when they eventually go up. But right now, things are going down. Like, Sang staff is 70 mil.
It's because there's more money in the game.
Oh. So what you're saying is we got a problem.
I think so. I mean, I think you got tax on Duel Arena. If they get rid of it, I'm fine with that too. I don't know. Because it really does, like, root people's lives when it comes to, like, gambling addictions, things like that, which, come on, is a game. Like, come on.
100%.
People actually like buy gold to then stake at the Duel Arena, and it's just like a huge addiction problem there.
We knew, I've known a guy like that. It's not, and he was pretty like open and vocal about it, and it's just not. It's not nice to see. It's not fun to see, and it's like how your words are only going to influence someone so much. I mean, I feel like I've done a good job of getting people to realize, they don't have to, they can play more like an iron, and they see, it could be more fun, this and that. But someone who's deep into the gambling game, what do you do, man? It's hard to be like, hey, man, just stop it. Oh, it's the same argument that I made. Once you know that you can drop everything you're doing in game and stake 100 mil and turn 100 mil to 200 mil, no Armadillo chest plate drop from Kriara is going to ever
right.
bring.
You don't get that dopamine unless you're staking.
Correct. Yeah.
So let's move on to question number 2 here. Very difficult question.
Yeah.
Very good. But every update to the game since launch has been nuked. You're allowed to bring back one update from each year starting in 2013. What updates are you choosing to stay? I'm not going to answer it all the way just because I think it's going to take up way too much time. And honestly, I can't. Yeah. I don't have the data to see which year updates were proposed and when it got shot down.
Yeah, we have to pull it up. Do you want to talk about like what are your favorite, or what are the most important core thing that was added to the game that you think?
Well, it's not things that were added; it's things that were not added that
Well, we're allowed to bring back one.
To stay.
Okay, can we agree?
Right.
Can we agree on one thing? January 2017, Chambers of Xeric was released. That's our big one.
No, but I think you're reading the question wrong.
You're allowed to bring back one update from each year. What update did you choose?
Yeah, because every updates have been nuked. Like it's updates that they proposed that were shot down.
Ah.
Right?
I thought he was like,
I think so.
I think it was like, of all the things that came into the game in 2018, let's say there's like a pool of 20 things. Pick one.
Well, I mean, I think that's an easier question to answer.
Oh. What updates are you choosing to stay?
Because this is, like proposals, like the VLS, how it didn't pass, you know what I mean, in certain worlds or in certain things.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly. I can't answer this, and I'll be honest. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if it's the way that you're thinking, LT, then yes, Chambers of Xeric, amazing. TOB, amazing.
Yeah, I'm thinking like...
Even like Zulrah, man. Like
Zulrah was huge 2015, although... Yeah, so OP too. So OP for just the kind of drops it gives.
Yeah.
The introduction of Vorkath was huge. Just like those big ones, like, and we're yearning for another big one. Like we're yearning for that next end game content.
Yeah. There hasn't been much lately.
Yeah, I think the introduction of Monkey Madness 2 was huge for the game. Like the idea that like Zenite jewelry was added was huge. Like that best in slot gear. Not necessarily like the monster demonic gorillas, but Zenite jewelry being added to a game that only had Sapphire through Onyx. That's a pretty revolutionary thing. The Ava's Assembler, the whole Vorkath, the Dragonbane weaponry is pretty, I guess, crucial to the game. So, and Theater of Blood, of course, was pretty bad. But I think Chambers of Xeric, hands down, has had and will always have a much bigger impact on old school than Theater of Blood.
Agreed.
You got,
because it's much, a lot more people can do it.
Right. And 12 items versus just 7 items that Tob introduces. And yeah, a lot more people will ever touch Chambers than Theater.
All right, let's move on to John here. He says, "Hey, love the pod and appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
Thank you.
I clean pools and get OSRS updates thanks to you two. Question 1. If you had to choose between playing old school RuneScape alone, just you on the server, no multiplayer whatsoever, or playing normal but you can only level up 1 skill to 99 at a time, which would you choose and why?"
All right, what's your answer? Come on. You're
Dude, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're Mr. Sociable, bro. That's an easy one. You're choosing the second one.
Dude, you know how ADD I am though when it comes to
I know.
leveling up
Rob,
skills.
I am too. I have to hop around, but there's no way in hell I'm playing old school by myself unless I can mine all the Stardust I want.
But you know what's funny is when I was probably like 12 or 13, me and my friend made our own like RuneScape private server, and we like learned Java and stuff like that when we were young. And I was like coding and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And it was just me and him. And I would get on there, and then he'd join, like he'd type in my IP and be able to get onto my server and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I played by myself just like a lot.
Really?
And had a lot of fun as a kid, just one-hitting everything, or, you know what I mean? Even just like, I don't know, cutting trees and just having like, it was kind of like a leagues.
Okay.
We scaled up the XP base, so it's kind of like leagues. So you got 99 wood cutting, you could do it in like 2 days or something, and
I could see that.
Something like that. It was fun.
I'm a fan.
I had a lot of fun with that. But
I'm a fan of campaign modes. Like I enjoyed playing like Halo on campaign mode versus multiplayer.
Oh yeah,
I used to play
sure.
that. So
it's the story though. It's the story, and honestly, RuneScape, I don't really get into the story that much. I always just spacebar through all the dialogue and quests and things. So I would probably choose the normal, but you can only level up 1 skill to 99 at a time.
That was my answer, but you're making me think.
I would reluctantly choose that though.
Yeah,
it's hard.
But you know what, dude?
Great
if we're all in that same boat together, if I'm playing by myself on a server and you're playing by yourself on a server, we can still share our shit. It just so happens that I don't know.
You're like, bro, LT, you're stuck on rune crafting still?
Yeah.
I already got wood cutting, fishing, and thieving.
I don't know. I'm almost thinking I would do the by yourself thing, because then I can do whatever. And as long as I can share my progress with somebody else who's also... Yeah.
Dude, just make a 199 at a time YouTube channel.
People do that, man. People do 1 level a day, or 1 level at a time. Mm-hmm. Or there's a guy who does 200 mil at a time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Or one pet. I've seen 1 pet at a time, right?
Well, as opposed to what?
Like he just does agility until he gets the pet.
Oh,
and then
shit.
he goes and does wood cutting until he gets the pet.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he went like 60 mil agility experience to get the agility pet.
60? 60?
Something crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. It'll happen. People don't realize the average XP to get a skilling pet is like somewhere between 20 and 40 million. It takes 13 mil to get 99. So that's like on average. Like I've got 22 mil farming XP, no pet, and that's not. I'm not even dry yet. I don't even think I'm dry yet.
Crazy stuff.
It's crazy.
Crazy stuff.
It's crazy. His second question was, if you had to eliminate one skill from the game, which would it be and why?
Let me look at my skills tab here.
I'm gonna say fire making.
Fire making, rune crafting, maybe.
I mean,
maybe fletching, dude. Like things that you never actually use.
Fletching is dumb. I think fire making is definitely the most useless one. It just doesn't really have that like. Okay, yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, like you burn logs, but my least favorite skill to train is probably mining.
Yeah, but not least. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do it based on your least favorite.
I mean, come on, guys. Rune crafting is not that bad. We all know. Once you get 77, you're swimming in it. You are just a happy camper at that point.
Right.
And agility, you can't say shit about it anymore because now you got the sepulcher. So,
well, they all bring things to the table. But rune crafting, you can always buy runes.
Yeah.
Fletching, you can always buy arrows and stuff. I don't see a point of it. Fire making, you're right, is completely useless. Probably fire making. One of those three.
Yeah. But thanks for the question, RSN. That's Johnny T. Johnny Bravo.
Johnny T. Not Johnny B.
Johnny. Okay, fine. Johnny T.
His little glasses and blonde. Was that one of our cartoons, man? Do we
Johnny Bravo? I don't know, man. We'll have to have somebody somebody check back.
Go back.
Yeah, go back and tell us. I don't think. Well, that was Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo was so.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be me, man. I was Mr.
Man,
Nickelodeon.
Such a good show, Johnny Bravo. Whew.
All right. He was a cool guy, right?
Oh, he was cool. No, he thought he was cool.
Oh, okay. He wasn't actually cool.
Yeah. All right, we got one from our boy Swab. He says,
"Crazy Swab.
What's up, gamers? It's your boy Swab. How's the gaming been? I've been too busy myself, knocking out a couple chambers here and there, trying to finish the damn demonic task. Almost 700 demonics and only one Zinni. Dang,
Terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
Get good, man.
I just caught up on your latest podcast, and I'm gonna have to agree with Kyle. Dungeoneering is pog, and I'd love to see it added. I can't be asked with summoning though. I hated dungeoneering at first, but slowly grew to like it. They would have to carefully balance all the rewards though, and that would be a lot of work. True, it would be.
Yeah.
What do you think raids 3 would be like? I like how you mentioned it could be a mix of raids 1 and 2. I bet they could incorporate elements of dungeoneering into it. Probably, that actually is a really good idea. And I wonder how the rewards could be. A new best in slot mage weapon, since we already have the Scythe and T-Bow. Questions for LT. Guildmaster Jane or Hanner? Kappa.
Guildmaster Jane.
May RNG ever be in your favor? Your boy Swab.
I'll take
a lot of questions here.
Yeah, I'll take Guildmaster Jane though.
Okay, nice. Is she the farming guildmaster?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she's a looker.
She's pretty awesome. Okay,
so
where do we start? Dungeoneering.
I guess we just start with what raids 3 would be like, right?
Yeah, there's so much, man. I'm sure they're racking their brains on ideas. I love in the Nilo room on Theater of Blood. There's the whole like, there's a bunch of freaking phone games that are like that. It's like protect the wall, protect your castle, like wave based games. Just monsters.
Fun game.
Yeah, monsters come in, just hordes of waves at a time. That's a cool concept. Having to be strategic with that, like teamwork. Teamwork is really important there because we've all been there where one guy did not pull his weight in that room and we all plank, right?
Right.
So,
yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be teamwork based.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's gonna be like desert themed, right? So, gonna kind of be a beige color scheme on your eyes.
Yeah, a lot of sarcophaguses and pharaohs. Sarcophagi.
Oh.
Pyramids.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So that, I think it will be kind of like a raids 1, raids 2 mix. For hardcores, I think it's going to be...
not safe.
Not safe.
Right.
And I don't know if they could incorporate elements of dungeoneering into it. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe have something tied to you, maybe, that you can upgrade.
They toy with an
happen.
idea. I remember like during like League's live streams, the more you have to hit a boss, the stronger it gets. So that's where items like Elder Mauls come into play that can hit really, really high, even though it takes like 20 million game ticks to hit again. they can just have
Yeah.
a lot of creativity. Obviously, inviting people to play test it would be important. Oh my god, dude. Earlier this week, I stumbled upon a YouTube video of day 1 of Theater of Blood, and it was Bodhi, Wooks, and 3 other
I've seen
PVMers
it.
just trying to do it. They actually got
And
the
full
world's...
Armadillo with T-bows.
Yeah, dude. How crazy is that? Like, they
Yeah.
didn't realize at the time that you actually want to melee everything in Theater of Blood. And you literally fucking melee the whole boss, except for, like, Maiden, you know, was best to blowpipe if you don't have Scythe, right? Or T-bow, which is good there.
Right.
But yeah, it was so funny to see them T-bowing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, they didn't know, and T-bow's just so good, so
they didn't know. And only that, because there's no wiki page on day 1 built saying like, this boss is weak to slash, right? So it's just going to be
pretty
interesting.
cool. I saw it too.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. And of course, day 1, I think it was day 1, Wooks, Tikkeets, Zarpus.
Oh my god.
Like the Zarpus.
If you've ever done the Zarpus room, and if you haven't, like, you're going to die to it because you just don't know how it works, right? We've all experienced that freaking, that, like, the sound. You can hear it, right? The sound that the boss makes as it, like, just throws a freaking blob of poison at you. And 99.99% of people will die. Wooks tick eats it, and it seems like it comes flying at you in, like, 0.1 seconds. So he's just such a god. Yeah, he's, like, tick eating it and getting them through the room.
That's a cool video on YouTube. Also,
yeah,
you should check out.
He's just so confident.
Of course,
and every time he tick eats, he goes in his crazy accent too. He's like ticky, ticky, ticky. Like he just calls it out.
But so I wonder what the rewards could be. A new best in slot mage weapon since we already have a Scythe and T-bow. I think so. I think definitely a new best in slot mage weapon. We do have the harmonized orb now and the other orbs, but
God, give me something that doesn't take wrath runes to charge. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there will be some sort of new best in slot mage weapon, and I think honestly, like some of these rewards are going to be kind of add-ons to other things, like maybe like a blowpipe upgrade once it gets nerfed.
I could see it.
Maybe.
Oh no, Barrow's gloves. Barrow's gloves need an upgrade, dude.
Or just like a range glove. Like you have the Tormented Bracelet for mage, you have Ferocious gloves for melee. And Barrow's gloves is max range.
Yeah,
That's a little strange, right?
Barrow's gloves is max range, dude. There's nothing.
Yeah, but that's a little strange. I think they should
maybe
add something that goes to the Barrow's gloves that could.
You would think. I mean, after all these years, yeah, Barrow's gloves. That's your end game range right there. It doesn't get better than that.
What's it called in archery? Whenever you shoot and you put something like on your wrist, so you don't get hit. You know what I'm talking about?
Aren't those Vam braces?
Are those?
I don't know, man.
They might be, dude.
I'm not sure what you're thinking about. Yeah, dude.
They are, then never mind.
Well, what about armor, though? Because we have Chambers introduced Ancestral.
Right.
Theater of Blood introduced Justiciar, which is just tank stuff. No strength, but that's where Inquisitors comes in. Inquisitors is like your niche, right? Accuracy stuff.
Crush. Yeah.
So Raids 3 should, in theory, introduce something better than Armadillo.
Oof.
I know, which is tough, right? Because Arma is already...
Yeah.
The thing is, man, Arma is such a freaking... It's not even that worth it. Like, yeah, mage... People don't even talk about how it's better than D'hide when it comes to range accuracy. It's only better than D'hide for its magic defense.
I mean, it is better than with range accuracy, but slightly.
Yeah, slightly.
Not that much.
Exactly. And it's like... Yeah, it does more for your magical defense than it does to like increase your range accuracy. So... I could see some like really expensive, 200 mil a piece, 300 to 400 mil per item range armor that's better than Armadillo.
Yeah.
I could see it. Some crazy freaking like beetle, like the Beatles from the Mummy movie. I could see that being like the final boss, dude. Like a
this is terrible. Dude, that used to freak me out as a kid watching that movie.
And here's my question.
Crawling.
Do they make Raids 3 and it's potentially possible to solo it? Like, or should they design Raids 3 where it is literally impossible? Like, they literally invite Wooks and make sure, Wooks, is there any way to solo this? And he's like, no, there's officially no way to solo this. Not even with future upgrades and future additions to the game. Or do they leave that open? Because obviously there's a lot of fun in watching solo top. Like, A Cold One just did it. Wooks did it as the world's first. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot to think about. But yeah, when it comes out, it'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, if you're excited about it, do your best right now. Like right now, do your best to get yourself into Chambers and Theater of Blood. I will say this right now. Theater of Blood literally just comes down to patience and skill. A lot of Iron Men choose to do Theater of Blood before Chambers, so keep that in mind as well. Don't feel like you have to do Raids 1 before Raids 2.
But Raids 1's easier.
Yes.
All right. Let's kind of wrap it up. But what have you been doing this past week, LT?
So I did my road trip with my mom out to Tennessee. That was pretty awesome. A lot of good sightseeing there, even though it was like kind of crappier weather.
Did you eat those the Nashville hot chicken fingers?
No, I can't say we have. No? We ate a lot of good things, but no hot chicken fingers, dude. I'm sorry.
Do that, man. I told you.
I'm sorry.
It's not just hot. It's Nashville hot, like chicken wings. It's like a specialty.
There was no advertisement at all. I didn't see a single sign or a banner or a billboard. You know what I did go to though was this big gas station, like mini mall called Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, we have one in Florida. No, we have one in Alabama.
Yeah, I'm like, there's definitely nothing in Florida.
It's a Texas thing.
It's a Texas thing. Yeah.
Anybody that listens to this from Texas knows exactly.
Yeah, they know exactly. It's like a huge sightseeing.
It's gigantic. Yeah, it's awesome too. It's delicious.
Pretty awesome.
Good food, gas.
Yeah, so everything. I was doing the Inferno up until I left, and then I did a couple of Inferno runs after coming back from the trip before Shooting Stars were released, because once Shooting Stars was released, I, distraction and diversion, right? That's literally, it did its job for me.
Right.
So I will be going back to the Inferno. However, this coming Wednesday, the 24th, Temporos, the fishing boss, is coming out. With that, what do you know?
Distraction.
The freaking angler outfit recolor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So another distraction diversion for me personally. But I will be going back to the Inferno. What's so cool, dude, 2 days ago was such a freaking awesome event for me. In between Shooting Star cycles, because it drops every 2 hours, I was like, oh, what do I do? I was kind of not really sure. I checked what my Slayer task was. Cow fights. I go kill KQ, and what do you know? I freaking get my favorite pet ever. So huge.
Yeah,
huge.
Looks so cool,
dude.
Such a good pet.
I remember like my first week, even starting back up with old school. I saw the KQ pet in either form because there's two amazing forms. And I was like, that's my number one. That is my freaking number one pet right then and there. Nothing else tops this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm really, really glad I got it. 440 or 490 or something. Yeah, 440 KC. So definitely spoon, like whatever, a 7.
Huge spoon.
Yeah, huge spoon. But obviously, it takes a lot to kill it, man. KQ is very, very annoying to kill, even though the rewards are pretty decent for an Iron Man. But,
yeah.
Yeah, and I was so happy. I was like typing in the CC that I got it, that it respawned, and almost killed me. So,
oh man, that would have been.
I dropped down to 22 HP. Because I started the recorder after I got it, but I was still typing in the CC. Didn't teleport out yet. I was looking back at the recording. I dropped down to 22 HP. So,
dude,
potentially
so
like
tragic.
It would have been so. I would have never two or three game ticks away from it attacking again and hitting me for the last 22.
Jeez.
Oh my god. So yeah, Shooting Stars, Inferno, when I can, catch a break from either finishing Shooting Stars or Temporos, and I'll be back doing that because I really want to get that. I definitely want to get the Infernal Cape before combat achievements come out too, because I feel like it'll be beneficial for me in some form or fashion. Yeah, that's the goal. Other than that, man, I got family coming in next week, so I'll probably be playing a lot less though. So yeah.
Cool.
What you got, man? What you got, Mr.
I've just been playing the hardcore a lot more recently.
3 accounts now.
Yeah, I've been playing 3 actually. It's been kind of fun. When I get burnt out of PKing or just doing stuff on the pure, I'll jump on the hardcore and do some whatever questing. If I want to do some high level content, if I want to do Shooting Stars or something like that, I'll jump on Dream Name. It's nice, but hardcore's name is It Is Robert, and that's my Twitch name. And 141 quest points. Not too bad.
Damn,
not
dude.
Too shabby.
How is it like doing quests, all over again and all that?
It's fun. I like early game a lot.
Do you?
I'm getting into mid game soon. I got a Dragon Scimitar now, Dragon Dagger, all that.
Okay.
Start Slayer. I'm at 40 Slayer right now.
Are you gonna do LMS for a lot of rewards? I know that's like the thing right now.
I've already done it a lot. So
okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be
it's a lot of fun.
Seems to be the trend is to do Last Man Standing for your like early game Iron Man if you can stomach that,
Right.
Good.
Yeah, I already have the rune pouch and stuff. So.
Do you really? Rune pouch? Damn.
Yeah.
Impressive. Yeah. Oh, that means you can now like use your Slayer points to get a Slayer helm first, and not have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
So yeah, nothing too exciting, not like a KQ pet or anything, but I've just been having fun on it, just relaxing.
Did you have do you have enough Stardust for your mining ring?
I'm at 1919 right now.
So you're like less than 100 away from the ring.
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't even really want the ring, but it'll be fun. It'll be nice.
Yep. Cool, man.
So that's it. Any other news?
Do we want to share one of the bingo cards?
Yeah, let's give a little spoiler.
Okay, spoiler. So remember, there's nine things you have to complete for this challenge. And one of them is
K.
B.
D.
I was going to say Q. I was going to say KQ. I wanted to say KQ for some reason. Okay, KBD.
No, so KBD, and basically a lot of these are, you got to get a specific item from it, or there's some other stuff, but one of the tiles is KBD heads. You must obtain the heads from KBD, or a dragon med helm from KBD.
I believe the D med is a 1 in 64 from KBD, and the KBD heads is a 1 in 128. So
I think D meds is 1 in 128.
1 in 128 as well. Okay, so you and your partner must obtain either KBD heads or a dragon med helm from KBD. Honestly, the easiest thing is, and this will all be laid out in the Discord instructions. Make sure we read the instructions, by the way, just so you have all the info captured. But take a screenshot. So snipping tool, Gyazo, whatever. Go ahead and type. You're gonna basically be typing hashtag OSRS Trihards as you get the drop. Basically, find a legitimate way to capture the drop that you got. That way, we know it's all kosher. So,
right. We know you didn't take the screenshot last week, right?
Yeah.
So, do that, and yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Again, you can always find our Discord in the show notes or our Twitch bios. There's a lot of places. The link tree has all of our different links on there. So go there, join the Discord. You can sign up that way. And yeah, let's end the show. You can always find us on Twitter at OSRS Trihards. And if you're looking for a friends to hang out and come join us at OSRS Trihards. In game, yeah. All one word, no spaces. Yes, sir. I don't really stream anymore, so I'm not gonna shout out my stream, my Twitch link anymore. Okay. But yeah, shout out to OSRS Beats for the awesome music, and a massive shout out to our Patreon supporters. You guys are freaking awesome. See ya. Yes. Thanks, guys. Bye. And good luck on the bingo.